Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
P1114 fault code is linked to a low voltage reading from either the engine coolant temperature or the intake air temperature sensor, which transmits temperatures to the engine computer. What code P1114 means? P1114 is an OBDI manufacturer-specific code for a voltage problem with engine coolant temperature or intake air temperature in that the signal sent to the engine ECU is below the manufacturer's parameters. A low voltage reading is generally associated with higher than normal coolant or air intake temperatures. What causes code P1114? The most common causes of P1114 are faulty intake air temperature sensor, incorrect wiring of intake air temperature sensor to electrical connectors, faulty engine coolant temperature sensor, faulty engine coolant temperature sensor wiring to electrical connectors, faulty engine computer. What are the symptoms of code P1114? Some of the symptoms of faulty air intake temperature sensors range from a lack of power, problems with cold starts and reduced fuel economy. A faulty coolant temperature sensor usually only results in a low or inoperative temperature gauge. How does a mechanic diagnose code P1114? The cause of a P1114 code depends not only on what the code reads, but also on the manufacturer's specificity. Some codes may point directly to the engine temperature sensor being the fault, requiring your mechanic to perform both a visual inspection and a check of the signal sent by the sensor. Testing an intake air temperature sensor will be similar. If any of the sensor readings do not match the manufacturer's parameters, they will need to be replaced. Common errors when diagnosing code P1114. As all P1XXX codes are manufacturer-specific, it is essential that the code is read by a professional OBDI scanner to ensure that the problem is solved. This is even more prevalent with P1114 codes, as each manufacturer will require different repair techniques. For example, a P1114 code in a General Motors vehicle will read an ECT code, but the IAT sensor will usually be to blame. How serious is the P1114 code? Faulty intake air temperature readings can lead to a variety of unsavory driving characteristics, making it very serious to correct. A P1114 as soon as possible. Codes relating to an engine coolant temperature sensor can be even more important, as they typically read coolant readings lower than those actually flowing through the engine. What repairs can repair code P1114? The most common repairs for P1114 are as follows: replacing the engine coolant temperature sensor, replacing the intake air temperature sensor, repair and clean intake air temperature sensor wiring, repair and clean engine coolant temperature sensor wiring, replace engine computer. In conclusion, understanding fault code P1114 is essential for diagnosing issues related to the engine coolant temperature sensor circuit and the intake air temperature sensor. By recognizing the symptoms and potential causes of this code, you can take the necessary steps to troubleshoot and resolve the problem effectively. Regular maintenance and timely repairs can help ensure your vehicle runs smoothly and efficiently. Thank you for watching, and we hope this information helps you keep your engine in top condition.